right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 5.
Tragedy on the roads today in Richland. What police are saying after a construction worker died on the job.
Plus,
I actually was just posting about it on social media, and this lady messaged me, and she wanted to help support him in his time of need.
a poker run is happening this weekend to support a local motorcycle rider.
Also ahead, our Dan Hansen will join us live from the Tri-City Raceway just in time for Memorial Day weekend.
Speaking of the holiday, get ready for a warm-up. Is that right, Stacy?
That's right. Take a look from Yakima Valley into the Columbia Basin. Gorgeous weather and temperatures on the rise. I'll tell you how warm it's going to get. The news at 5 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
And a very good evening. Thank you for joining us as we end the week together. I'm Austin Reed.
And I'm Wendy Redman. It is May the 23rd. Tonight, we are following the very latest after a deadly workplace incident in Richland. The Richland Police Department responded to a call around 9:30 this morning on Epic Street. Police say a construction worker was getting out of a type of front-end loader when the machine started to roll, crushing the man. Medics arrived to perform life-saving measures, but we are told the man died at the scene. No other details have been released just yet, but stay with us on air and online as we continue to learn more.
Now to a crime alert just before midnight in Kennewick. Police responding to reports of gunshots. Witnesses say they saw two males in dark clothing running from the area of West Canal Drive and North Arthur Street shortly after the shots were fired. At least two homes were hit by bullets, but thankfully no injuries have been reported. Investigators found multiple shell casings at the scene. Kennewick police are asking anyone in the area to check their surveillance cameras for footage around the time of the shooting and to contact the non-emergency dispatch line if they have any information. And with summer travel picking up, state officials are reminding drivers to take it slow. The 100 Safest Days of Summer campaign is back. It's a joint effort from Washington State Patrol, the Department of Transportation, and Traffic Safety Commission to cut down on crashes this time of year. The summer months are the most dangerous on Washington roads. Last year, more than 200 people were killed in crashes between June and September, many involving speeding. With more people traveling, troopers say the risks only go up.
Students are out of school, there's a lot of celebrations, there's families that are traveling on our roadways throughout Washington, and we see an increase in traffic. With that comes an increase in collisions. So it is the 100 deadliest days of the year for us.
WSP says drinking and driving is also a year-round issue, of course, and one of the biggest dangers they continue to see on Washington roadways. All right, Memorial Day weekend is here, and like we've been saying pretty much since the beginning of the week, get ready for that warm-up.
Oh yeah, just a gorgeous day today, and we are inside. Stacy, I hope you got to be outside a little bit today.
A little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah,
It's
we've seen a few clouds, and actually there's a little unsettled weather over the mountains. You can see these clouds out in the Yakima Valley. Mostly clear skies here in the Columbia Basin. Beautiful day. Now, I will tell you, to get the Apple Valley News Now weather app, you're going to need it this weekend. We have some transition and some changes coming your way that you'll definitely want to keep track of and know about later on. Temperatures beautiful, as they said, in the 70s all through the region, and we're going to see temperatures get even warmer. Planning your night out, look at that. It is gorgeous this evening. We're staying in the 60s and 70s through 8 p.m. By 10, we'll be down in the 50s and the 60s. Taking a look at your boating forecast, big weekend. Get that boat out on the river. 84 degrees in the Columbia Basin. Water temp is chilly. Pay attention to that. 51 degrees, and the UV index about middle, so do make sure you wear that sunscreen. All right, partly cloudy and mild tonight. 80s on Saturday. Very nice day. Then we'll have a pretty nice day Sunday, 90 degrees and hot, but in the afternoon, start looking for clouds. We could see some showers and thunderstorms. I'll tell you all more about that coming up here in just a few minutes. Austin, Wendy.
All right, Stacy, thank you. If you are a big fan of racing, listen up.
Yes, we've got you covered. It is the return of the Duel in the Desert, the first night event of the 2025 racing season. Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen joins us now live from the Tri-City Raceway. And Dan, we want you to get us all set for tomorrow's big event.
Hey guys, I know you can hear it because I can hear it. I'm here at the Tri-City Raceway where tomorrow night is the Duel in the Desert. And I'm joined here by Lacey Tolaire. She is the project manager of the Tri-City Raceway. So Lacey, tell me, what is Duel in the Desert?
So Duel in the Desert is our first night race of the season, of the 2025 season. So we'll have night racing. Gates open at 4. Racing starts at 6. We have a fan fest on the front stretch at about 4:50. And it's kids 12 and under free night. So bring your whole family out. Kids get in free.
Okay. And then Lacey, what makes the Tri-Cities Tri-Oval track so unique?
Yeah, sure. So Tri-City Raceway is the only half-mile tri-oval in the nation. And it is so unique and really an iconic track. So when it made its return, it has just gotten a lot of traction. A lot of people have been watching us regionally and nationally. So you guys should come out and see what's in your backyard. It's an absolute gem.
And Lacey, what made you get into just the love of racing?
So it's actually kind of a generational thing. My grandfather used to promote this track back in the day. My father used to race here. Racing is in the genes, it's in the family, it's in the blood. So
perfect. Well, Lacey, thank you so much. Guys, it's starting to get loud, but that's the way I like it. So I'm going to send it back to you. Reporting from the Tri-City Raceway, Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
Dan, thank you for that live report. Other news tonight, May is National Motorcycle Safety Month, and a Kennewick family is rallying around their son after a horrific motorcycle crash that left him in critical condition. Now they are turning to the community, not just for support, but for strength, as 22-year-old Tristan Finch fights to recover.
Last month, Tristan was riding his motorcycle to work when authorities say an SUV ran a stop sign and turned directly in front of him on Gage Boulevard. They say Tristan slammed into the side of the vehicle, his helmeted head crashing through the rear window. Now, Tristan's aunt and a local bike club are organizing a fundraiser to help with medical expenses and to show him he's not alone.
We've gotten some donations put together, and I've passed out some flyers and, trying to get the word out there to get everybody to come down and join us and just really show him that, he's not the only one and people are, there for him.
The benefit ride, a poker run, kicks off at 11:30 Saturday morning. It's $20 per rider or $30 per couple. Raffles and silent auctions will also be held throughout the day. Elliott says Tristan's journey to recovery is just beginning, and every bit of support makes a difference.
Well, nearly 200 people in Yakima could face layoffs, and it could mean big trouble for families who rely on affordable childcare. The nonprofit EPIC says major funding cuts are forcing them to lay off staff all across their Head Start centers. The Enterprise for Progress in the Community has been helping families in the Yakima Valley for more than 40 years. The subcontractor runs early Head Start programs for over 1,000 low-income kids in the Yakima area. But now nearly 200 workers could be out of a job by the end of June. EPIC says it's all because of deep cuts to state and federal funding.
Kids that went through the Head Start program were more likely to be ready for school. They were less likely to need special ed services, more likely to graduate high school and college.
EPIC is currently waiting to see if they will receive a multi-million-dollar grant to avoid layoffs.
Washington State University Tri-Cities now has a pathway for high school students looking to advance their nursing career. The Nursing Bridge program aims to expand access to the field. It creates a way for high school students who already have a CNA license to get their bachelor's degree in nursing. Students in the program will complete the 2-year pre-nursing course requisite, all while gaining paid certified nursing assistant experience for 2 years with one of 3 hospitals. This includes Cadillac Regional Medical Center, Lourdes Health, and Trios Health. If admission requirements are met, students will receive admission to the WSU Tri-Cities College of Nursing to start the pre-licensure of BSN program. WSU Tri-Cities welcomed the inaugural class of 10 students. bringing new life to an historic aviation symbol at the Richland Airport. The Port of Benton is teaming up with a remarkable group of women pilots for this. The Mid-Columbia chapter of the 99s is a group of women pilots. They are refreshing and relocating the airport's 80-foot compass rose. That's an iconic symbol used by aviators. The 99s have been championing women in aviation through education, mentorship, and outreach. One of their enduring traditions, painting compass roses and airport identifiers across the country.
It's a signature project that the 99s do, and this is to help airplanes calibrate their compass. We had it surveyed so we know where magnetic north is and true north.
This is the first Compass Rose project for the Richland Airport, and it's no small task. Up to 15 volunteers will contribute an estimated 150 hours to complete the design. Painting kicked off today with the goal of completing the job tomorrow.
Apple Valley News Now, live at 5, is just getting started. Coming up, the verdict is in for the case brought by celebrity Kim Kardashian.
We'll have that story and this.
I mean, I don't want to make anybody jealous who's hearing this. The winner of the whole thing gets a trophy.
Well, get ready to laugh, Yakima. Details on the first of its kind event this weekend.
That actually made me laugh. I like
there
that.
You go.
Let's go to a live picture from our Skycam network. Almost 80 degrees. Stacey Lee tracking that all-important Memorial Day weekend first alert forecast, so hang tight.
With McValue at McDonald's, you'll get deals on drinks whenever you hit the afternoon slump.
We've got your pick-me-up covered because medium drinks are now $2.29. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The magic continues when Alice steps into the $185,000 prize land at Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Join in the madness with $16,000 in cash and prizes every Friday and Saturday, and a chance to multiply your prize up to $4,000 cash. Rack up entries with a multiplier on Mondays, and hurry, don't be late for a very important grand prize day. May 31st, 4 winners and someone wins $20,000 cash. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Celebrate 3 decades of fun.
There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. A heartbeat strong, steady, unwavering, like the people who keep this country moving. For them, only America's most dependable truck will do. In every Chevy truck, like every Chevy driver, dependability comes standard.
Get the freedom to save and 3.9% financing on all 2025 Silverado 2500 pickups when you finance with GM Financial. See your community Chevy dealers.
Summer's almost here, and so is your next Subaru. The Countdown to Summer sales event is on at McCurley Subaru, and the time is running out to lock in today's prices before potential market changes hit. Get ready for sunshine, road trips, and summer savings on a new Subaru Crosstrek Premium for just $274 a month, or a road trip-ready Subaru Forester Premium Hybrid for only $352 a month. Summer's coming fast. Lock in your deal today. McCurley Subaru, your way home.
Which automaker employs the most hourly workers in the country? Ford. Which automaker assembles the most vehicles in the country? Ford. That's not a coincidence. It's a commitment. A commitment Ford dealers share by offering employee pricing across a full lineup of Ford vehicles.
Now get employee pricing available across a full lineup of Ford trucks and SUVs. Employee pricing, you pay what we pay. Only from your local Ford dealer.
When you say let's go to breakfast, you mean let's go to McDonald's. Obviously.
Get the morning going when you buy one breakfast sandwich and get another one for $1.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Early warnings, accurate forecasts.
Apple Valley News Now, first alert weather.
You're watching the news at 5. Welcome back, everybody. New tonight, a first-of-its-kind event is coming to downtown Yakima this weekend.
All right, put your hands together. Welcome to the stage, the very funny Matt Frank.
The Yakima Valley Comedy Festival comes to the 4th Street Theater tomorrow. The event starts at 6 p.m. 17 comedians will hit the stage. Most are local, but some will come from as far away as Alabama and British Columbia. The event will also have food, drinks, live music, and more.
I mean, Yakima does have local comedians here, but you know, Seattle's got a comedy scene. Spokane's got a comedy scene. Washington State is actually pretty big in the comedy scene, but here in Yakima, Central Washington, I mean, no one's really ever done anything big or started anything. I don't really know why.
All right, tickets are $20. Celebrity judges will be on hand to grade the comedians. I'm actually going to be one of a few to judge them, so I'm looking forward to this.
I'm excited to see what makes you laugh, too, because I think you're going to be a comedian's dream.
Maybe. Come on out. Again, it's tomorrow night, 6 o'clock in downtown Yakima.
Gonna be fun. All right, in other news tonight, health problems unfortunately forced Billy Joel to cancel the remaining dates of his stadium tour. Joel's team posted to social media saying the legendary singer has been diagnosed with a brain disorder which is causing hearing, vision, and balance problems. They say he is committed to healing and prioritizing his health. Joel actually fell on his back during his last show in February, but still finished out the set. He announced a break from touring a few weeks after that, but will now cancel his remaining 17 shows. Tickets for the shows will be refunded. A verdict came down today in the robbery trial of Kim Kardashian in Paris. 8 of the 10 defendants were found guilty of crimes linked to the robbery, with some sentenced to prison. 2 were acquitted. The defendants will walk free due to time that has already been served. The billionaire reality TV star was tied up and robbed at gunpoint during Paris Fashion Week in 2016. In testimony earlier this month, Kardashian said she thought she was going to die.
All right, if you are celebrating the holiday weekend at the pool, lake, or beach, experts urge you and your family to stay safe.
Every year in the U.S., there are more than 4,000 unintentional drowning deaths. In today's Health Minute, Mandy Gaither talks with a doctor about how you can help keep kids safe while swimming this summer.
It can happen in seconds. Drowning is often silent, and many times it's children who are the victims.
The most common drowning is in the kids age 1 to 4. They slip into the water and go under, and that's it.
Dr. Donald Plumley with Orlando Health says the ABCs of water safety starts with A for adult supervision. When children are in the water, an adult should be paying full attention. Avoid distractions from people or phones. You may also consider designating a water watcher.
Almost like a designated driver. You want a designated watcher watching your kids. Take turns doing it. It gets tiring, but someone needs to know that's their full-time job.
B is for barriers. Plumley says there should be a fence around pools, especially when you're on vacation or renting a home you're not used to. He says to make sure there are safety features in place before you go. Finally, C is for classes. Both the parent and the child should be in swim classes. Plumley says to start as young as a few months old and make sure children are up to date every swim season.
Even though they took them last summer, it's good to do it again this summer, get a refresher course going. And then for the parents to learn CPR, should the tragedy ever occur or be around a tragedy, you're there to help. And start care right away will make a huge difference.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Well, let's dive into that weather forecast for the weekend. Today, beautiful, a few clouds floating around, and there's even slight chances of showers mainly in the mountains today. 77 degrees, or feels like temp 77, winds about 9 miles per hour, so fairly light. So a good looking day outside, been enjoying that. Satellite and radar, we've got a system brewing that's going to start moving in Sunday afternoon, evening into Sunday night and into Monday morning, and that's going to bring with it some showers and potentially some thunder showers. On Futurecast, let's move on into our Sunday. Most of the day clear, and then the afternoon and early evening hours around 7 is when we're going to start to see these showers and thunderstorms coming right through the Columbia Basin, Tri-Cities, Yakima Valley. again lasting through Sunday night and then moving north. We could see a pretty good amount of rain coming from that as it moves through. Also, when the system comes through, we're going to see some breezy and gusty winds on Memorial Day. Look for those strong gusts in the Kittitas Valley, 40 to 45 miles an hour, right when folks will be probably heading home from their vacation. So try to be drive safe there, especially in your motorhomes and your big RVs. Yakima's also going to see some breezy and gusty winds, as well as the Columbia Basin and the foothills of the Blues. So that's the biggest impacts we're seeing. Tonight we're going to see temperatures in the 40s, pretty mild all through the evening. Enjoy it. It's going to be a very pleasant night, great night to start up that barbecue. Here's our temperature trend. We're warming up and we're going to sit just under 90 degrees in Yakima at 87. We take a little dip on Monday. That's that system moving through, and then gradually we climb back up into the upper 80s. For Tri-Cities and Hermiston, well, first chance to see 90 degrees on Sunday, about 91, and then look at the big drop off, a good 10-degree difference for Monday and Tuesday as that system punches through the area. Walla Walla just under 90, might make it there though next week, Wednesday, Thursday. Again, we haven't had 90-degree temperatures since last year. Here's your travel forecast. Look for those showers developing on Monday, Seattle. Also in Portland, seeing a chance of showers developing on Memorial Monday. And then in Spokane, we're going to see a slight chance of showers on Monday. Here's that 7-day planning forecast. There we go, our first 90-degree day of 2025. We cool back down for a couple of days and then we get right back up into the 90s. So the unofficial kickoff to summer is going to produce some nice warm temperatures. Here's what it looks like in Yakima, and for Ellensburg, that's where you'll see those strong gusty winds. Look for those on Monday, pretty windy. In Walla Walla, chance of rain again developing Sunday night into Monday, hopefully clearing up by the afternoon, but much cooler temperatures as you head from nearly 90 down into the 70s. So pretty good looking forecast, a little bit, getting a little more looking like we're going to see those showers on Sunday. So most of the day will be good. So if you're going to go boating, I'm hoping that's what I'm going to be doing.
Oh, okay.
But then if you hear any thunder or lightning, get off the water.
Yeah, very
hear
good
any
advice.
thunder or see lightning, I should say.
Right,
Yes.
right. Very important.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you, Stacy.
Thank you, Stacy. The Spotlight is up next.
The Coeur d'Alene Resort Golf Club. Fly the Northwest. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
Spring is calling. Are you ready? At Queensgate Gardens in Richland, adventure starts in your own backyard. From lush hanging baskets to vibrant landscape flowers and garden starts, we've got everything to make your space bloom. Let's grow something amazing. Queensgate Gardens in Richland, where adventure grows.
Got a birthday coming up, celebrating a big win, or just want to gather the crew for a pizza and a good time? For decades, Hubby's Pizza has been the go-to spot for family, friends, and fun. Reserve your table and bring the whole gang. Kids, family, teammates, whoever loves great pizza and good vibes. Dig into your favorite pizza, hit up the fresh salad bar, and let the kids have a blast in the arcade. And if the party's at your place, no problem. Hubby's now delivers through Grubhub and DoorDash. A community tradition, a place to celebrate. Acquire the Hubby's habit today. Welcome to Nob Hill Casino in Yakima. Experience the thrill of our Vegas-style casino, featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and earn exciting rewards. Enjoy games like Blackjack, Pai Gow, and High Card Flush. While you're here, don't forget to unwind with a drink at our cozy bar or enjoy a meal from our restaurant. Come discover Yakima's ultimate entertainment destination, Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
At McCurley Subaru, service has always meant more than just turning wrenches. It's about turning trust into lasting relationships. That's why we've expanded to better serve you. Double the oil change bays, 33% more technicians, and faster turnaround with basic services done in about 45 minutes. And we don't just service Subarus. We work on all makes and models, old and new. Whether you're maintaining your vehicle or facing something bigger, our newly remodeled service department is ready when you are. McCurley Subaru, your way home. Book your service appointment today at McCurleySubaru.com.
Enter to win tickets to see Foreigner. Coming to Walla Walla Fair and Frontier Days. Click on contests at AppleValleyNewsNow.com or enter on our mobile app. Foreigner, Walla Walla Fair and Frontier Days.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next-level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing.
Brad, you're on mute.
And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime.
Let's go!
Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ziplyfiber.com.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
Welcome back, everybody. Time for tonight's Spotlight at 5. In the Spotlight, it has to do with these two beautiful girls, my twins, Madison and Mackenzie. This Sunday, they are turning 9 years old, and I wanted to put them in the Spotlight, of course. So, girls, happy birthday to you both. They are truly my everything in life, and I love them so much. They are growing up very fast. They are smart, talented, but most of all, just sweet humans. So, girls, the Spotlight again is on you tonight. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Hey, if you have an idea for the Spotlight, send me an email, avery@applevalleyNewsNow.com. Your Reason to Smile with Stacy, up next.
Aren't you just a spoonful of sugar?
Young Sheldon, tonight at 11:05, Apple Valley News Now.
The big Memorial Day weekend is finally here, and More Furniture is celebrating with store-wide sale pricing. Plus, get your choice, free white glove delivery, or we'll pay this sales tax. It's your chance to save big on our spring lineup featuring fresh new designs, functions, and features in every department. You'll find relaxing living rooms, bedroom sanctuaries, cozy dining rooms, and the perfect accessories all in stock, on sale and ready for immediate delivery. Visit your local More Furniture this Memorial weekend.
Right now at US Cellular, you can get 4 free phones plus 4 lines for $90.
Hey, we're tired of having the wool pulled over our eyes with these hidden requirements. What aren't we seeing?
Yeah. Do we get our choice of free phones?
Yep, you get the latest phones.
I bet we have to trade in our old phones, though.
Nope, sure don't.
Wow.
High five. Almost. Higher. Yes. Nope.
Get 4 phones plus 4 lines for $90 with no trade-in. And we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. US Cellular, built for us.
Okay, y'all, we got 10 orders coming in.
Starting a business is never easy, but starting at 8 months pregnant, that's a different story. I couldn't slow down. We were starting a business from the ground up. People were showing up left and right, and so did our business needs. The Chase e-card made it easy. When you go for something big like this, your kids see that, and they believe they can do the same.
Earn unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase with the Chase Ink Business Unlimited card from Chase for Business. Make more of what's yours.
Lights, music, magic. At Giza Powerhouse Theater in Walla Walla, the stage comes alive with electrifying concerts, Broadway-style productions, side-splitting comedy, and unforgettable performances. This isn't just a theater. It's a destination for world-class entertainment in Eastern Washington. From the moment the curtain rises, you'll be swept into the extraordinary. Don't miss your chance to experience it all. Get your tickets now online. Giza Powerhouse Theater, where every show is a showstopper.
Summer's almost here, and so is your next Subaru. The Countdown to Summer sales event is on at McCurley Subaru, and the time is running out to lock in today's prices before potential market changes hit. Get ready for sunshine, road trips, and summer savings on a new Subaru Crosstrek Premium for just $274 a month, or a road trip-ready Subaru Forester Premium Hybrid for only $352 a month. Summer's coming fast. Lock in your deal today. McCurley Subaru, your way home.
Apple Valley News Now is Kennewick.
Apple Valley News Now is Richland.
Apple Valley News Now is Walla Walla. Our broadcast center may be here in Kennewick, but Apple Valley News Now is everywhere.
From the Blues in the east to the Cascades in the west, one television station is everywhere you want us to be, leading the way with local news you trust. We're Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
Always on your side. And we wait for it every day, your reason to smile. Come take a look at your screen. Today's clouds. Susan grabbed this picture today outside of Prosser. And yeah, we saw a bunch of those billowy clouds. Some of them closer to the mountains could be producing some stray thunderstorms, but just here just looked pretty today. Thank you for sharing, Susan. To get your weather photo on TV, it's that QR code top of your screen. It's all brought to you by Lifetime Dental Care. Planning your day tomorrow. Again, tomorrow, lovely. It's no rain in sight. Should be clear skies all day long. Temperatures not too hot, just there in the 80s. Austin, you should be in your zone.
Yeah,
there.
I'll be okay.
And then Sundays when it's going to get hot. And because of the incoming system, I wouldn't doubt if it starts feeling muggy on Sunday because of the humidity with the moisture. So again, thunder roars, head indoors and watch for that on Sunday afternoon and evening.
All right, all planned out for the weekend. That'll do it for us. Thanks for joining us.
World News is next. We're back at 6. Hoping your news is good news.
Have a great night.